We are here today for a very incredible project and a story of love and friendship and creativity, and it is for the September issue of Vogue.
Beautiful, wow, perfect, perfect, perfect.
It's a small collection that Nicolas Ghesquière designed. Whatever he does is special and surprising and exquisite. But this was somewhat on another level because it was couture, which is something he hasn't tried before. And we're photographing Emma Stern.
Beautiful, keep that smile, Emma.
I started to work when I was very young at Jean-Paul Gaultier. It was ready to wear. And one day I remember hearing him in the studio saying his desire was to do couture. And I didn't get it at the time. I was 18. For me, ready to wear was a cool platform to express clothes. But later, I understood his expectation for details and colors and fabrics and shapes was growing and going somewhere more exceptional.
Nicolas Ghesquière, he's a very close friend for a start, and probably he's the designer that I'm closest to and have been for several years as I've followed his career. I feel he really advances fashion in a way that other people follow, and to me, he pushes fashion forward very much in whatever he does. Well, I think it's the incredible workmanship overall, that is always so beautiful to see and happens so rarely in these days. He was working with us at Vogue to create these looks. But it was entirely from his head, him and a dream, really.
For me, couture represents something more like a longer vision. It represents the exception, it represents the dream, it represents also a very French and Parisian way of doing things that involve incredible talents and incredible ateliers that are only here. It's important for me as a French designer to celebrate that.
This whole story is that he wanted to do 6 different looks, 6 different characters that Emma could get into and portray for us.
Who will this be?
Well, this one is based on ballet. The idea was to imagine that she was a charismatic leader of a ballet academy or something like that, She is a great dancer, and I wanted to express that in the movement overall. So it is completely based on one of the most iconic leather in the house, the épi leather. Extremely fluid, extremely shiny, I would say. Really specific and very special. This character for me is very powerful. Emma is breaking boundaries, and I think she does with the artistic choices she's making. And so I always have this image of her, lady in the driving seat and a car racer or a pilot was very inspiring to me. I really wanted to express this side that I think Emma has this extreme sensibility, this extreme femininity. There is a certain innocence somehow when she approached a character, and in Poor Things you saw that. I think that's why she was so extraordinary playing this character that was so innocent at the beginning and then transformed this innocence into a wonderful strength and power. This one is also interesting. I imagine Emma being the host of an imaginary cabaret that would be, extraordinary. It's attached to the story of my friendship with Emma. She performed on Broadway, it was in 2014, in Cabaret. It's a cape and a dress. It is a very different silhouette than the rest of the small collection. The idea of taking a blanket and folding it in many different ways to create clothes has been a great inspiration. This look is the story of the importance of nature. I love the idea of nature overtaking the city. If you travel and you see a city like Rio, for example, or Los Angeles that I love so much, there's a duality in that look. And I ask to use a beautiful triple organza that is usually for dresses. But by contradiction, I ask them to do something that is more built and architectural. And I was absolutely impressed by the beautiful way they achieve it.
One second, one more. Beautiful. Very nice. Eyes at me.
It's been such an incredibly fun day. Obviously, the clothes are so beautiful, and every piece is so unique and not comparable to the next one, so it feels completely different in each look. And then we have an amazing photographer, and he's so free, and it's been a dream.
Beautiful. Very nice. Eyes at me.
Seeing like the way Jamie shot her and the way she moves, it's beautiful to watch that happening.
I guess to really get into character, it's very fun.
The wonderful thing about working with Emma is that she's an actress, she's not a model, and she's not afraid to really laugh or put a lot of expression.
The things that he's designed took me through my wedding day, took me through big moments in my life. It kind of feels like I always get to have a piece of him with me as well. I think that's like the gift of great clothing and a person who has real empathy behind it, because it's with you for the most important moments, and he has been.
I think it's important to say that there's a discipline in what we do. There's an artistic side that is very, of course, important. But there's a lot of discipline too. You have to be very serious about what you do, but very light about how you think about it. It's kind of also helping me sometimes when you have doubt, and it's normal to have doubt. We all do. But when you do a creative work, you have to doubt all the time.
What do you hope people will think or feel when they see this September cover?
Joy.
Thank you. Another hug. Oh no, we said no more
Oh my God,
hugs.
we said no more hugs.
Yeah.
Cheers.